Hello everybody, my name is Mcclendon. I'm going to be reacting to the Rand Paul's speech about the stimulus package. If you haven't heard about this bill, it is absolutely crazy. It's over 5,000 pages, and these guys are signing this like within minutes. So they're not reviewing the bill. They're not even going over how much. And when it comes to the money, a lot of the money's going overseas, not even affecting Americans. So I want you guys to listen to the speech. I got 5 key points that you really need to listen to. 5 key points, okay? So let's roll it, guys. Here's the first one.
Free money for everyone, they cry. And yet, if free money were the answer, if money really grew on trees, why not give more free money? Why not give it out all the time? Why stop at $600 a person? Why not $1,000? Why not $2,000? Maybe these new free money Republicans should join the everybody gets a guaranteed income caucus. Why not $20,000 a year for everybody? Why not $30,000? If we can print up money with impunity, why not do it? The Treasury can just keep printing the money. That is, until someone points out that the emperor has no clothes and that the dollar no longer has value. To so-called conservatives.
So guys, that's the first one out of the 5. It's really, I'm happy he hits on that the dollar has been dying. I have posted a bunch of videos, even the previous video that I made about this, you guys can watch. It is linked below. I talk about the dollars dying, and I mean, it's good for Forex traders, but for everyone else, it is very, very bad if they're not capitalizing off the dollar and getting destroyed. But Congress doesn't care. They just want to sign things, get their money, and to me, I think a lot of these people in office are basically capitalizing off this, getting paid on the back ends of this bill because they're signing it, they're just pencil whipping it. So I'm gonna go to the next point, guys. It just kind of blows my mind that 5,000 plus pages and to just sign like it's easy. You can't even read that much in a day. It'll take days or a team just to review that. Here's the second point, guys. Let's roll it.
How bad is our fiscal situation? Well, the federal government brought in $3.3 trillion last year and spent $6.6 trillion. The deficit last year, a record-busting $3.3 trillion. If you're looking for more COVID bailout money, we don't have any. The coffers are bare. We have no rainy day fund. We have no savings account. Congress has spent all the money long ago. The economic damage from this pandemic is not the reason for this runaway spending. This spending's been going on for decades. Every year, even before we get to all the extra COVID-free money, we've been spending $1 trillion we don't have. Today's money is gone. So Congress is spending tomorrow's money.
Alright guys, the second part of the video I really like. I love he hits on that Congress is spending our future money. This is indebting us now. We're going to be paying, obviously this debt's never going to get paid off, but Congress doesn't care. They just want to get their sign, get their money, so when they get out, it doesn't matter to them. They're just kicking a can down. And this blows my mind. Like, all these people who signed this bill, except for about 6 people who didn't. I mean, this really shows that these guys are self-interested. $600, to me, I mean, we shouldn't be doing this anyways, but $600 means what? Why are you giving money to gender studies, for example? This is making me freaking sense. But if the dollar's dying and they're just making this problem even worse, this debt problem, we are going to have a huge recession, even more so because of them. But let's get to the third point, guys. Now, the third point is really good. Well, not too long, but let me see, 417. Here you go.
Budget-busting bailout. Every tax-paying American already owes over $136,000, and they're staring at projections into the future that show no end. We're $27 trillion in debt today. How do you expect a child to have the economic opportunity when this crushing debt is their inheritance from Congress? The numbers are mind-boggling. It's hard to conceive of what $1 billion is, much less $1 trillion. How big is $1 billion? Well, 1 billion seconds ago was 1988, and Reagan was president. 1 billion minutes ago, Jesus walked the shore of the Sea of Galilee. 1 billion hours ago, man still lived in caves. But $1 billion ago was just 80 minutes ago. $1 billion ago, at the rate Congress spends money, was just 80 minutes ago. All of this should be setting off alarm bell.
So once again, it's kind of like Congress has a credit card, and then just swiping and swiping and swiping and not caring who pays the bill. Long as they print more, this stuff always ends up being bad, especially if you're indebting your future. Ridiculous, man. I don't understand how people even vote for half these leaders.
point costs another tenth or so of economic growth. So every
Here's the
we're
next
giving up
one,
somewhere
guys.
between 5 to 8% of growth every year because of this burden of debt. This is thousands of jobs every year, tens of thousands of jobs that we lose because of this burden of debt. We are borrowing and worsening this debt crisis in part because too many governors and mayors have imposed heavy-handed restrictions that crush business. It isn't the pandemic that's killing the economy, it's the government's overzealous response that's killing the economy. The pandemic itself was disrupted, but Congress is being asked to help perpetuate these lockdowns. The more money we give to the states, the more they keep us in lockdown. Every bailout dollar printed and passed out to the governors only allows these tin pot dictators to perpetuate the lockdowns. Their rules are arbitrary and unscientific. Governors and mayors across the country are picking winners and losers. Businesses, some that have been in families for generations, are being wiped out because they're not allowed to open. Restaurants have to close their doors for indoor dining. Then they get told they can open at limited capacity. But then they are told they have to close again. And then they get told they can open outside, and then they're told they can't open outside. Confusing. Doesn't even explain the half of it. Bars are told that they can only serve
So guys, that's the fourth clip, and man, that is crazy. I swear, some of these governors make no sense. Some states are open, some are not. Some states are shut down. I have these stupid rules. I made another video about talking about how some of these business owners have this restaurant open, close, slash, but right across the street, these guys can have it being normal. This is the government picking winners and losers. And some of these state governments, our government leaders, are taking advantage of the PPP loans too. So this, to me, you guys got to really, if you guys are going to vote, please read about what they want to do in detail. Don't put these retarded leaders, governors, in power, because they will abuse it, and it shows that right now that they do not care. The rules, was it not for thee but for me? The rules for thee but not for me. A lot of these governors, leaders, they obviously make the standard here, and they just say, F that, I'm going on vacation, I'm going to go. Kind of like Gavin Newsom or Nancy Pelosi. Just blows my mind about that. So let's roll the last clip. This one is actually really good. 9:45. Alright.
With this improvised virtual school, the need for help is real. I hear it.
See the dots? They're the sales
Ah,
on
sorry
Wix
about
users'
this, guys.
websites every day.
Stupid commercials.
Go to Wix.com.
I hear it every day from Kentuckians and across the country. But it's clear that government
Yep.
has worsened the economic damage.
100%.
It actually is the biggest obstacle to economic recovery. There is no free money that can get us out of this situation. The only thing that can save us is to open the economy. If we give these tin pot dictators, these governors, more money, they're less likely
Tin
to
pot
open the economy.
dictators.
The answer's not printing up and distributing free money. It's opening the economy.
I'm gonna make that the
We're not even
thumbnail.
debating the real answer to this. We're like, just print up the money and shovel it out the door.
Yep.
The deficit be damned. The threat of the destruction of our currency be damned. We can choose to let our economies open with guidance and precautions, but not obstruction. Let people rebuild their livelihoods. Reopen our schools so our kids can return. Parents can go back to work. Congress should do.
So that's the last one. I really like how we got on the education part. Let the parents go back to work. Let the kids go back to school. This is crazy. Obviously, COVID-19 is bad. I mean, it's bad, but not that bad. It really is not that bad. But the government reaction to it has been way, way worse to it. And so it just blows my mind. But this guy, Senator Rand Paul, this guy's a good guy. I mean, I like listening to him and also watching his dad's YouTube channel. If you guys have that, I'll link that below too. But thank you guys for making this part of the video. Just tell me what your guys' thoughts are. If you guys watch this also. If you want the full video, I will link that below. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys for your time. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you later. Deuces.